Some of our goals and expectations for the 2018 season are to max out our potential both as individuals and as a team. A few other goals are to win the conference championship that will put us in the best position to win the national championship. Anytime you return a two-time All-American, it brings a certain level of confidence, and with Paige Moriarty coming back for her senior year, it really shores up our attacking end. Looking at our midfield, Maddie Hughes was a first-team All-Conference, first-team All-Region player for us last year. She was also the MVP of the conference tournament. Katie Grenke scored the overtime goal against Gettysburg to win the conference. So I'm looking for really big things out of those guys in the midfield area. On the defensive unit, Maggie Hanchy is a sophomore who started every game for us last year, and she's the anchor of our defense, along with Danielle Harrington, who's been a four-year starter in the goal for us, who's led us to 2 Final Fours and 2 conference championships. So I think this is Danielle's big year to kind of show the region and maybe the country that she's one of the best goalies in the country. We have 11 freshmen this year, and they're all going to contribute in some ways or another, whether it's on the practice field or in games. Megan Jackson and Jane Cody are really going to push for a lot of playing time on the attacking unit. At the midfield, Brianne Gorman, Julianne Lisevich, Julia Arisi, and Nancy Taylor really are pushing for time and adding a lot of depth at our midfield position. And on defense, Anya Choporian, she's looking, she had a great fall, and she's kind of looking like the next great defender to play here at F&M. We lost 11 very good players. One was the player of the year, and Vanessa Budd, and Sarah Baza was a third-team All-American, and then you add Gabby Frank, who had 200 points in her career. It's going to take a group effort, but I think with the addition of the freshman class, and then you look at seniors, Hannah Serling and Ali Saliba, shoring up our attacking end with great leadership and point production. And then in the midfield, you have seniors Ryan Leibel and Caroline Kolva, who played in big games last year, so they're really looking to step their game up. So we're looking for that group to really come in together and take us to where we need to get to. The team is so excited about being in Shattuck Stadium. Just having our locker room down at the stadium is, state of the art in the locker room with the sound system, and then you go out on the field, and it's a great surface to play on, the video board. So to say the team is excited and appreciative of what Larry Shattuck and all the donors have meant to the women's lacrosse program to provide us and F&M as one of the best facilities in the country. We're definitely going to take advantage of it, but we're also very appreciative of everyone's efforts to get us in there. Right out of the gate, we're looking at some really tough matchups with number 3 WNL coming in for our first game at Shattuck Stadium. They made it to the Final Four last year, and then right after that we play York, who made it to another Elite 8 game. We beat them in overtime last year, so it's become a nice little rivalry 30 minutes away. So we're always circling those 2 games on our schedule. Then, midway through the year we have Salisbury, and we go up to Cortland this year, which is going to be another tough game. In conference, the conference is constantly getting better. Muhlenberg had a great year. I think they got some votes for the top 25. Washington College is always around the top 20 as well. So you mix in a couple new coaches in the conference, I think it's going to be a very competitive in-conference schedule. Going into this season, the game has now officially changed, and it's going back kind of to its grassroots of kind of run and gun. We're going to see a lot more goals this year. With the 90-second possession clock and some other rule changes that have been put in, I think it's definitely catering to the way I recruit, the way we play, the way we want to play, and have kind of been robbed of that style of play because of stalling in the years past. So, we're playing at a certain pace, and we're going to dictate and use our depth. I think, you look at our roster, and we have 30 very good players on our team, and if we can play 24 to 23 players a game and really wear down the other team by playing that fast run and gun style, I think it's going to be a fun brand of lacrosse to play and to watch as well.